Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back. Where do I even start? First of all, I want to apologize for the gap again. I feel like my consistency is less than exciting. But that is the topic of today's video. I wanted to let everybody know that I actually have officially moved. There is no longer any live from New York videos. I am now down in the good old state of North Carolina. Actually, currently I'm in South Carolina. Little transition phase right now. For any of you who have ever moved in your life will know that sometimes it's not easiest to do and takes a little bit of assistance. So I actually currently am residing for the short term at my wonderful parents' house, and they're living it nice over here. I'll show you a little snippet right here.
I can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Find your way back home.
But that is all temporary, so I'm not getting too comfortable and too caught up in that right now. Still got a lot to worry about, still got a lot to focus on. But believe it or not, as exciting as New York City is, I feel like it's gonna be better content here for you guys. So I want you all to be excited about that. It's very difficult to shoot in New York City, and I know, there's like Casey Neistat and stuff like that, and they obviously make it work, but trying to get good quality, not a whole lot of interference or background noise and people everywhere, just some good peace and quiet to really get points across. It's gonna be a lot easier down here. I'll have a lot more freedom to do things and more access to gyms that won't be crowded the whole time, so I really want things to be focused and without a lot of other stimulation going on, if that makes any sense. On the topic of the video today, just really wanted to let you guys in on my world a little bit and let you know that I now have a new environment, and so all footage will be coming from here henceforward. But I thought this was a good time to kind of talk about transitions and keeping up with your goals and not losing sight of what you're working towards, even if something like this goes on in your life. So let's say you've moved like I did, and that's a big transition. That's a whole couple days where I'm in a car, I'm sitting still, I'm stressed out, focused on packing, and I'm in a whole new place where I don't have a gym, and I don't know what's going on. And it can be including anything. It can be something traumatic that's going on in your life, or anything that's a life-changing situation. The number one thing to keep in mind is that no matter what is lost, it can always be regained. So from a motivational standpoint, I'm just telling you guys to not lose sight of what you're doing. Don't over exude yourself and don't make yourself in a position where it just can't be done. I know that if I would have tried to work too hard in keeping my fitness goals up while doing this move, I would have lost it. So you have to know your limits and you have to make sure you keep your priorities in order. But even if you take a couple days to a week off or whatever that you have to do, just keep in mind that you can always get back to it. And sometimes just taking a couple steps back and redoing things is actually kind of fun. Now, back to me a little bit, I will not have access to a gym here. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere-ish. So all the closest gyms are a little too far away, and since this is so short term, I didn't feel it necessary to really get that involved. So I'm going to try something a little different. And this is actually something controversial for ectomorphs, but I'm going to try all calisthenics, which for those of you who don't know what that means, that's all body weight, such as pull-ups, push-ups, chin-ups, and doing things without weights, basically. So I'm going to try that for couple weeks to a month, however long it is, and see what happens. I'll definitely check in with you guys back on that, and obviously this has to have accomplished before I can have good results for you all, but I definitely will do a video on the effects of consistent calisthenics with an ectomorph, with actual time to work on it. But that is a prime example. I'm not stopping myself. I don't have a gym here and it's a whole new environment, but I decided to try something different. Perfect chance to try something I haven't tried and see what happens. It's not for forever, it's not even for very long term. So with that in mind, do whatever you can, even if your situation has changed. Don't let things get in your way. Don't let fitness overwhelm you if you can't do it in the time being. But just remember, you'll get right back to where you were, and life will go on. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here so I can get this out as quick as possible, get to editing. But to summarize everything, just wanted to let you guys know what was up with me, what caused my absence, but I'm back, and things should actually be easier to get better quality videos out for you all. But just, like I said, keep in mind, no matter what goes on in your life, always keep your goals at least in the back of your mind, so even if you have to put them on pause, you can get back to them. You know, I don't want to state the obvious, but there's peaks and valleys in life. There will all be highs and lows, so you have to always remember that the upswing is what comes after the valley, and that's you getting right back on track and getting right where you need to go. And sometimes there's a good chance to break a rut and try something new like I'm doing. So I'll get back to you on the calisthenics of an ectomorph. Kind of excited. Really gonna miss the weights, but I think it'll be good. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next video.